everybody, this is Mrs. BG here with the stash update. We went to Wonderfest this last weekend in Louisville, Kentucky. We were graced with absolutely beautiful weather, pretty low humidity until our last day in Indiana. So we had a really good time, saw some great friends, made some new friends, and it was pretty cool overall. I apologize, I did not film any video. Had a little bit of a bum knee. It's gotten better, but I just was not in the headspace or the body space to try and fight the crowds for some filming. But Brian did get some pictures. So anyway, we have a stash update. We went to Cultman TV's booth in the dealer rooms and found the Star Wars Bandai Yoda kit. That one we don't really see very often, or haven't seen it in a while, so figured we'd snatch that up. It's one of the few that Brian doesn't have. And then he also found the Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper. He got the Han Solo at a trip to one of the hobby shops a little while back, so figured we'd round that out with the Luke Skywalker one. These are fun kits, pretty easy to build, and just kind of cool to have, so round out that collection. Let's see, they had a lot of cool booths. We got these at one of the booths. These guys are just really cute. I love these Bandai I think it's Mecha kits. Inexpensive, really fun, great detail, and we just picked out some cool kits. Thought these were fun. Not sure if Brian will build them or if I will build them, but they're pretty cool. And really good price point, so if you see these, they're neat. They also make great Christmas ornaments. So we're going to round out the Christmas tree with some more really fun model kits. So always great fun. Let's see here. Brian also got this guy, the Super Strike Gearwalk Valkyrie. These are great kits. He does like to do a little bit of the let's see, we've got Mecha, we've got Gundam, Macross, so these kits are kind of cool, and that's a pretty cool plane / robot thing, so that should be pretty fun to build, and just kind of overall a neat kit, something a little different. Then, of course, found some armor. There were a few people selling some kits that weren't sci-fi related. Brian has been on the lookout for this half-track. It's just a cool military vehicle, so when he saw this, he snatched that up. Pretty fun vehicle and kind of cool, so that's pretty neat. And then one of the booths had the Martin B 110B. Brian watched a documentary on these. It's kind of the grandfather of the modern bombers, and he was just fascinated by this plane. So when he saw this kit, he decided that he would pick that up and build it, just because, like I said, it's a pretty cool kit. There was a lady there selling the stash. Her husband passed away. She was getting rid of his stash, and Brian happened to spot this. This is his Uncle Dennis's favorite bike, so he's kind of had his eye out for this. It can be a pretty pricey kit, but we scored a pretty nice deal on that. And so that was pretty cool, and he'll build that up for his uncle, which is neat. Then there was a booth where they were doing a donation for charity. A gentleman who's diabetic, he and his friend took these, I believe that these machines are used to put the glucose readers or something on, and they made little speeders out of them, with some 3D printed engine, and just kind of a neat thing. You get a Lego minifigure, just kind of a cool deal to donate to Juvenile Diabetes Association. So we picked that up, just because it's kind of a cool thing, and then Brian can paint it however he likes, and just a good way to repurpose a useful tool and support the Diabetes Foundation. So that was pretty cool. And then we picked up a couple resin, just fun for $1. Is it Johnny Flintstone?
That's right.
Yep.
Jimmy Flintstone.
Jimmy Flintstone, sorry. I'm going to mess that up. Anyway, he does a bunch of resin stuff. He's well known in the sci-fi and model community for his resin stuff. So these were just fun. He had buckets of stuff that were $1 or $5 or 15. So Brian thought these would just be kind of fun to get. And then we got to see a friend of Brian's from high school and college. It was my first time meeting Ark and his family, which was really cool. And he gifted Brian this Huey's Hut Rod. So this should be a pretty fun build. The instructions are quite hysterical. So it should be fun to put that together and just kind of a neat, goofy kit. Again, just to have a good time with. So we've got that kit, and then that pretty much wraps it up. We did have a really good time. Didn't get too much. Just a few odds and ends here and there. It was a great show. Recommend anybody who's interested in something a little different to go to that show. It's the biggest sci-fi horror type convention, I guess, in the world. And really nice area. Louisville was great. Lots of fun things going on there. Good restaurants, good people, very, very friendly. And then we went up to Indianapolis and went to the Indy 500 Speedway Museum, which was really cool. It was on Brian's bucket list. And then, like I said, saw a good friend, did a little bit of a tour of the canals in that area. So we had never been out that way before, and I would definitely recommend it if you get a chance. It's kind of cool to check out. A lot of things going on in those areas, and pretty nice. And again, we got very lucky with great weather. It was absolutely beautiful in Louisville, and just had a really good time. And we got to see Tim from Throttle Power, Danny from Munchkin Modeling, and Craig Mutt Modeler, which is really sweet. We love doing these shows and going and seeing friends and making new friends and just having a good time. So hope everyone's doing well. And that's it for our stash update. Thank you.